With the notable exception of China, all the countries of the world that are parties to UNCLOS recognize that all the living and non-living resources in Philippine EEZ in the West Philippine Sea belong exclusively to the Philippines. I propose two courses of action. First, the 5 ASEAN coastal states adversely affected by China's 9-dash line, namely the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei, should initiate a voluntary arbitration to settle the remaining maritime disputes among them in the South China Sea. These maritime disputes involve overlapping boundaries in both their exclusive economic zones and extended continental shelves. These disputes do not involve territorial disputes. The overlapping maritime disputes can be resolved by the application of the default boundary resolution arrangements under UNCLOS, to which all these coastal states are parties. Second, once the voluntary arbitration is concluded, the ASEAN coastal states can then enter into a convention declaring that in the exclusive economic zones and extended continental shelves of these ASEAN coastal states, as set forth in their arbitral award, there is freedom of navigation and overflight for merchant and military vessels and aircraft without need of prior notice or consent from the adjacent coastal states. These courses of action adhere to the rule of law and are in accordance with UNCLOS. Significantly, these two courses of action are peaceful means of settling disputes between and among states in compliance with the United Nations Charter. We do not want any state to resort to the use of force or the threat of force to settle territorial or maritime disputes, as what is happening now in Eastern Europe. Strengthening the rule of law and adherence to UNCLOS will prevent the South China Sea dispute from spiraling into the kind of kinetic conflict that is now troubling Eastern Europe and endangering world peace. I thus propose to the next president of the Philippines to adopt these two courses of action as the Philippines' foreign policy in the West Philippine Sea.